Alright, we are back. Episode 7. In the last episode, Elle met with the cops at the hotel. The fiance of the FBI agent that got killed ran into Light at the police station.
And they had a conversation.
Yeah, and he's trying to gain information and throw her off the path. But she's smart.
And he knows that she knows a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think she gave him her wrong name. Is my theory.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know why she would have done that, but maybe she...
Because she's a cop herself,
she's a cop,
or she's like a detective or FBI agent herself. So
nobody's going to give somebody their real name.
Well, and I think Elle didn't give his real name either.
I don't either.
Right. Any other comments? Are we ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's do it.
Let's rock it.
Fuck it. It's a dark show, I guess.
Regardless of how she came to the conclusion, the fact remains this woman knows the truth. If she gives this information to the police, it won't take them very long to figure out that Kira is actually me.
Oh, he's sweating a little, huh?
I have no choice but to eliminate her. Let's get started. Could you please tell me the date and time of the bus jacking incident?
It was December 20th in front of Aslagao Hill at 11:02 a.m.
Commit suicide in such a way that nobody will be inconvenienced and our body will not be discovered. Dice by implementing this plan within 48 hours.
This way, no one will find her body. And even if they do, they'll just assume that the death of her fiancé drove her to commit suicide.
Look at his red eyes there. Evil.
That's so funny to you.
He knows he doesn't... If you're right on the name,
he knows
that
she doesn't have the real name. So if the real name, he doesn't have the real name, it won't work. Right?
Yep. Right. But that was something we were talking before we were recording, that we don't think that she gave her right name.
Certain that we're all innocent?
Well, to be honest, from the beginning I set a number of traps that would reveal if any of you was Kira. But after speaking with you one-on-one, I don't feel the need. Excuse me?
Why does he sit like that?
Yeah.
I think
he's young.
Because he's
weird.
a kid. Yeah, he's young.
Okay, our kids are young.
Anyway,
Fix it like that.
you've got the key, so let yourself in. But I'd like to report this incident to my father, if it's okay with you, that is.
Well, if it's all the same, I think I'd like to report it myself.
Yeah.
And after talking to you, I decided that it would be best to do it as soon as possible.
After talking to your suspicious butt.
Go on. Hurry to your death.
Hey, dude.
He's not
Evil now.
evil. Yeah, I was going to say.
He is following her.
Yeah.
Cheetah will definitely be caught. Don't you think?
What's going on? It should have happened already.
You know, Ryu can also see her when
This
she
doesn't make
dies
sense.
over
I
her
don't
head.
understand why she's not leaving. What's wrong?
Isn't it creepy that he's just following behind her?
I know. I would think she would say something.
Rick. He laughed just like that when I was writing in the death note. And that's not all. I remember thinking it was bizarre how he laughed when I asked for her name. In fact, he's reacted the same way every time her name comes up. An alias.
He's gonna yell at her.
Ordinarily, I would never show my face to any of you. The fact that I'm here is proof that you've won Moriozaki's trust.
Now that you mention it, I do feel honored.
I brought those items you requested. It's all here.
Could you please pass them out to everyone?
Yes.
He's so odd.
I was gonna say, does he need to sleep or is he wearing
Gentlemen,
eyeliner?
these are your new police IDs.
I should probably be getting back soon. Someone from the task force might be back there by now.
So he's gonna have to
In
stop
other words,
her.
quit following
I'm
me.
running out of options here.
Could rob her.
I have to stop
Take
this
her
before it's
purse
too
and
late.
get her ID out.
Yeah.
Oh no. What if my father calls back now? I already promised her that I'd let her talk to me.
He's
if he
thinking
did.
about it, isn't he?
This phone rings,
I
it's
think
all
he's
over
gonna
for me. What am I gonna
Put it
do?
on
Tell her.
silent, duh.
Yeah. He heard you.
Myself. Problem solved.
Oh,
Now,
phew.
calm down. You know what needs to be done. Just find out her real name. Her purse, her pockets. She's got to have a driver's license or some kind of personal identification on her somewhere. She's a woman after all.
So,
I suppose if I had to, I could use force.
Needs to find somebody else, their name.
The last thing I want to do is make a scene in public. I've got to get her somewhere isolated. But where? Hey, Light, you know, that deal I mentioned to
Oh yeah, I saw that coming.
It's just like putting on
He
contact
saw it.
lenses.
I get it.
Completely painless. Would I be willing to give up half of my life just so I could learn this woman's real name? No, I wouldn't. In fact, it's not even worth considering. Now quit wasting my time. Just shut your mouth, Shinigami.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you still have business at the police station then? I'd like to go there by myself, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
Our names and ranks are false.
Why did you give us fake IDs? As you know, Kira requires a name and a face to kill. We will confront him with that premise in mind, and I think it should be obvious why. Yes, but of all people, the police shouldn't use fake IDs.
Enough. What choice do we really have given the capabilities of our enemy? As long as you're working on this case, I think we're going to need all the protection one can get. Very well then. I'd like to request
Not
that you
very
wear
good
these at all
actors.
times.
Belts?
Each one has a transmitter hidden in the buckle. This will allow Ryozaki to monitor your whereabouts.
Oh, and that's for you.
Press the buckle twice like this. My cell phone will ring, displaying your name. And I'll call you back immediately, but you won't see my number displayed. In the morning, all of you will go to the police station as usual. Then, later on in the day, we'll use this method to confirm the name of Ryozaki's hotel and his room number. Please use this for emergencies as well.
No way! This is totally cool! I feel like some kind of secret agent going after Kira.
Quiet, Matsuda. This is not the time to be fooling around. Knock it off.
Yes, sir.
I'm done, Light. After talking to you, I feel much more confident about my theory.
Not at all. I've got to find out her real name, then eliminate her quickly. Only 3 minutes left until she reaches the station.
How's he gonna do it? What's that gonna happen?
I'm alright.
He's gonna get
So you're just gonna have to rob her.
Excuse me.
Oh, Jesus.
There's something that I should probably tell you. The thing is, it'll be impossible for you to contact anyone from the task force directly.
Huh?
That's right. Keep the conversation going. I just need to find something that she can latch onto, and I've got her. Once she's comfortable, then I can get her real name. I can do this.
I
Oh.
can't contact anyone, but why not?
Didn't you find it odd that there was no one at task force headquarters?
Yeah, I did find it a bit strange, but I didn't.
Let me explain. The task force has been organized so that its members can't be identified and nobody on the outside knows who's in charge. If the members' names were ever made public, or the structure of the task force was revealed, we'd likely see another tragedy along the lines of the one that claimed your fiance's life. You'll never be able to talk to someone directly from the task force because the police simply won't allow it. That's pretty clever. I'm impressed.
If this is supposed to be a secret, then how do you know so much?
Guess I spoke too soon, Sean. Very well. You leave me no choice. It's because I'm actually a member of the task force.
I'm sorry. You're telling me that you're an agent? Thanks for explaining. But just to be safe, I'd like to try and visit the task force headquarters again. Goodbye.
She's sharp.
Run, lady.
She's like, you're sus.
Wait a second. It's like I just told you. They won't let you talk to anyone.
I know, but I was hoping I could speak with Elle directly.
Oh, and come to think of it, who's at the police station right now?
Actually, no one's there at the moment.
That's not good news. We need someone there at all times. Work in shifts if you have to.
I understand. Aizawa, I'll put you in charge of that for today.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way. Won't take me long.
Miss Maki, please, wait a second. It's literally impossible to meet Elle. This is pointless.
He's trying too hard.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You may be right, but I think that there's a chance that he'll meet with me. Although the only contact I've had with him was following orders through a computer, he might remember who I am. I didn't tell you this, but up until 3 months ago, I worked as an FBI agent.
This is it. Finally something I can use.
You might be able to look in
I shouldn't be
files.
surprised. In fact, I noticed early on that your investigative skills were far beyond those of an amateur. You're very cautious, and you seem to have a gift for getting to the heart of the matter. If I could, I'd like to learn from you.
She's trying to...
Will you investigate this case with me?
Huh?
I want you to come work with us as part of the task force. We could use your help. As I'm sure you know, not just anyone can do it. Please, I know this is sudden, but the team needs people like you. I'm serious. You could be doing so much more than gathering information on your own. You have all the experience as an FBI agent. You're more talented than most of the detectives currently on the task force, and Elle obviously trusted you in the past. It wouldn't be that difficult for you to join. All you need is some valid identification, a recommendation from a current task force member, and of course you need to get Elle's permission.
You want me to join the task force?
I can't help but think that it must be fate that I met you today. I'd like to be the one to recommend you. But you're young and beautiful, and you've got your life ahead of you. Why put it all in danger for this?
No. Now that Ray's gone, I've got nothing to lose anymore. I want to catch Kira. I don't care about anything else. It's all I want to do.
Jeez.
Please let me investigate this case with you.
That trigger.
Everything went red.
Yeah.
He's shaking the whole
Yes,
bag.
of course. I just need to see some form of identification before we proceed.
Oh,
Yes?
She doesn't
let me
have
see
it.
the name I gave you earlier. Well, it wasn't actually my real name.
So manipulative.
Now she's bowing to him.
I know, I'm like, the tables have
Honest,
turned.
I'm impressed by how incredibly thorough you've been. You've stayed one step ahead of me. But I suppose that's just further proof of your capabilities.
So will a Japanese driver's license do the trick then?
Oh my gosh. No way. She wouldn't be that naive.
Fake ID.
Yeah, it must be a fake ID.
Now he's gonna write it. What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Snowing?
Oh.
Is that gonna blur her name or something?
I made it in time.
So, if you don't mind my asking, why do you keep checking your watch?
Because I'm Kira.
What? Why is he doing that?
Because he knew she only had 2 seconds left.
But what if it was a fake ID?
Yeah.
He didn't.
He didn't think about
think
that.
through. Let's see what happens.
How is she gonna stand right there and commit
I know, and
suicide?
hang herself?
My father's cell phone might be available now.
Oh my
Do you want to
gosh.
see if you
He's
can talk
turned
to
into
him?
a jerk.
No, thank you.
Why is he being so cocky now?
Then goodbye, Naomi Misora.
Yeah, he wrote that within 48 hours she was going to commit suicide. Like her body would be hard to find or something.
I thought he was trying to get rid of evil
And
At
he's
first.
beginning, and now he's like,
he's evil.
he is evil.
So it worked.
He's not even just taking
So it would
people
appear.
out that were criminals.
Right. He's a
He's the
different
criminal.
dude.
He
Wow.
is.
What happened?
Oh, he said that power went to his head, and now it really did.
Well, I said that early on. It's like, why are we cheering this guy on?
I know.
Yeah, now,
We did.
Now I'm not.
Yeah, I'm really
But
not.
at the same time, she said he reminded her of Elle.
Which I feel like Elle is so socially awkward, but
But
so is he.
But they're very similar.
Yeah,
So
they're
what are
both
we
genius.
What are we gonna figure out?
They can both
Yeah.
stay one step
Are they
ahead.
both manipulating? I don't know.
Yeah,
Each
what
other
is?
and-
Why is he remind?
We've got a lot of episodes to go through.
They couldn't be related, could they?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Long lost,
They both have the same mother, different fathers.
something like that.
But she's probably never actually met Elle, right? Like only.
She worked with him.
But I
just
didn't think
the way-
anybody
Through
had
her-
met him.
Through her computer.
Yeah,
That's
through
true.
her screen's what she said.
So
right?
how? Yeah, because he always talked through his other
Yeah.
guy or whatever. So how
Did
would
he remind her?
Kira remind her of Elle?
Just
Just
in
the way they
Just
talk.
personality
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
The way that they were manipulative.
Intelligence.
So is she dead?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It appears that way.
because
un-
otherwise the show would be over.
I hope not.
Unless she is so smart that she's
Faking the whole thing.
yeah.
How many times have we said, I hope not, though, and he goes ahead and kills him?
You got a point.
That
Zoinks.
poor kid. that found the notebook.
Darn it.
That poor kid.
Poor impressionable kid.
Like, subscribe, join us on Patreon, see these episodes ahead of time.